All right. I hope it's okay that I video respond to this because I know it would be helpful for a lot of people. So, my big thing is I try to manifest the future I want, but my brain tries to put the logic of you don't know how that works. So, blah, 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 blah. Does that make sense? So, yes. So, here's the thing there are three parts of us there's our nervous system, our mind, and our higher self. Our nervous system wants to keep us safe. Our mind has programs or files saved to try to keep us safe and also to always do things the way it's always been. The brain loves to go to what's familiar. And it freaks out a little bit if we try to introduce something that's unfamiliar to it because, again, trying to keep us safe, which is awesome, except it also can get in the way of us using our imagination, playing, and being conscious creators. Now, we have been conditioned to use our logic over our intuition. It's the way that it's been for a very long time, especially in Western culture, where logic and provable science, all that kind of stuff has been putting the kibosh on, people using their intuition or psychic gifts or things like that. Because, of course, if people have the power to manifest the realities that they want, they're hard to control. It's hard to have power over people who can get together and manifest stuff or even manifest stuff just on our own, right? So, what I suggest is playing really, really small and getting your nervous system and your mind comfortable that with the idea that it is safe and okay and not crazy and effective to manifest things into your existence. So, pick something simple. And I know some of us have heard this before, but just manifest seeing a car, a yellow car, or a pink car, or something like that. The reticular activating system in your brain does help with this. It will seek out things that you intend to find. Now, this works in a negative way too, where, if we're expecting terrible things to happen, our reticular activating system in our brain will find it. That's where our negativity bias comes in and things like that. So if we say, and we feel like, and we imagine driving down the road, seeing that yellow car and going, oh my gosh, I saw it. That was so cool. My manifestation happened. And we feel that experience, then odds are very good in the next, for a few days or whatever. Oh, we let go of the when and we let go of the how. We just put it out there. I intend to see it. I feel what it feels like to see it. And that increases the chances of you seeing it. So pick something really small like that. Finding a feather, finding a penny on the ground, things like that, right? And you will see that it works. And then the more proof that your brain and your nervous system have that it's safe and that it makes sense and that it's something you can use, it will continue. And I will say again, I know people have heard me say this before, but these are the three ways that law of attraction works. It isn't actually law of attraction first. It's law of assumption. So the first step is law of assumption. We assume that the thing that we are wanting to draw to us is already here. We already feel wealthy. We already feel like we're in the best relationship of our life. We embody the feeling and act as if, in logical ways. Obviously, you don't want to go out and spend $1 million you don't have, but in logical, sensible ways, we just feel like this has already occurred. We are assuming, we're experiencing the law of assumption, which creates the law of vibration. Now we're vibrating, our energy is vibrating at the frequency of the thing that we are drawing to us, which then triggers the law of attraction. Like a magnet, because we're assuming and vibrating at this frequency, the thing that we are creating is drawn to us like a magnet. And that's how law of attraction works. Okay? Now, all of the logic and all this other kind of stuff, no thank you. Just say no thank you. You can say no thank you to your thoughts. You're not your thoughts. You are that which observes your thoughts, and that's a whole other video. But you get to decide what you are focusing on and thinking about. So all we do is say, no thank you. I'm having a lot of fun manifesting this. I'm having a lot of fun dreaming this. I'm having a lot of fun creating this, because everything is created out of energy first and then becomes 3D reality. So that's why it's so important that we keep our focus and attention on the energy and the vision of what we're creating. Because if so many of us are doing it, and there are thousands of us doing it, it cannot help but manifest in the 3D. Assume, vibrate, and it will attract. And also, just say no thank you. No thank you to those doubts. No thank you to those thoughts. Don't give them power. Just, they're trying to keep you safe. Thank you so much, but you know what? I got this. We're having fun. It's going to be okay. I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.